Hello everyone. I have a large family of 5 very messy kids living on a rural property with lots and lots and lots of laundry. I moved to this house about a year ago, and in my old house I had also one of these ceiling clotheslines, and they are just brilliant. So I've actually bought 2 now, and I thought I'd do a review for you. The ones that I have, I've got 2 here attached to my ceiling in my lounge room. So what I've done, you can see over here, that's my wood heater crackling away with a beautiful fire. We're in the lounge room, sorry about the mess. And yeah, so I've positioned this out of the way. Obviously this is not for everyone. A lot of people would not choose to have this in an alcove of their lounge room, but I do because I don't mind having that, and everything dries really quickly. I have the up here I've got 2 of the 1.8 meter ceiling clotheslines. It looks like it's close to that light, but it's actually not. It's positioned quite well around it. So I'll show you how it works. It's absolutely fantastic. So I'll just show you. Now this is actually a sloping ceiling, it's not a flat ceiling, and that doesn't make any difference with these types of ceiling clotheslines. I'll just get back so you can see again. You can see how it's a sloping roof, and so it doesn't matter if you're doing this on a sloping roof or a flat roof, it still works just as well. I've got the cords off here to the sides. Each one probably took about an hour to install. It is fiddly to do, but I'll give you a couple of really great tips on how to do it. Now normally what you would do, and what I did with my last one, was you would have the, what are these called, the brackets, I guess, those brackety bits. You would have them directly above the rods, but as it turned out, the studs in my ceiling that we drilled into were a little bit wider than that, so you can see that the rods are hanging down and the brackets are slightly off to the side, which is not ideal, but it works fine, and I've been using this really well and it's not caused any problems. These are amazingly strong. They look flimsy when you get them in the post. You think, what is this? It's a whole heap of sticks and posts and bits of plastic and, you know, some nylon line. It looks like nothing at all, but actually it's a fantastic system. They are really strong. I have an 8 kilo washing machine, and each of these 1.8 meter lines holds almost a full load, very close to a full load of my washing. And they hold everything. They hold blankets, towels, doonas, as long as it's not a huge woolen doona, but your normal microfiber doona or something like that holds it perfectly. Yeah, and they don't come out of the ceiling as long as you've got them into some stud work, and they're nice and secure, and they are really strong. Anyway, so I'll just show you. So here is how it works. You take this out. Here, I'll do this one. Okay, so you pull this out, and look at this. The line comes down, and you hang your washing on it. There we go. And when you're finished, pull it back up. Sorry, it's a bit difficult doing this with one hand. Hang on. Put it back in, secure, done. Just a tip when you're doing it, when you're lining up and actually creating this, use a pen like I've just done. You can probably see a little black mark here and there, to get the line to the desired length, so how much clearance you want the rod to hang from the ceiling, and then knot it at the right level, and then this little cappy bit goes over the top, and then it will sit at the right level, whether you want it hanging down a little bit from the ceiling or whether you want it really close up flush to the ceiling. Hope that makes sense. Another tip, when you're threading through, hang on, where's some better light? Let's have a look, maybe over here. Hang on, let me have a look. Maybe over here. When you're threading the thread through the pulley system up the top. It's really handy to do a very small knot at the end of the thread and then put a bobby pin over the top and use the bobby pin to thread through the pulley system. So that way it's just easy as pie. You literally just stick the bobby pin through the pulley and you're not trying to thread. It's like threading a needle, you know. You're trying to thread a wobbly bit of nylon string through a pulley, and it can be quite frustrating when you're doing it up on the roof line, on the ceiling line. So if you use a bobby pin to thread it through the pulley system, it takes like 1 second. It's really quick and easy. So anyway, that's my double ceiling clothesline. So yes, you can see I've got two next to each other. So they're two 1.8 metre ceiling clotheslines. Honestly, I don't know why every house doesn't have something like this. It is awesome. I did have a dryer when I moved to this house and it broke, and in this house and family, laundry is a premium issue. Keeping on top of the laundry is a major effort for me. So yeah, having a good drying system is really great. And in summer, things can dry fine on the line or inside. But in winter, and I live in a cold part here in Australia, we have very, very long cold winters, and the fire is on all the time, so we might as well be drying inside. And this way everything is up and away from the children. It's not down on ground level, because I've got toddlers and they're not pulling stuff off clothes areas and that sort of thing. So this is definitely the way to go. Anyway, so check these out. I can't recommend them enough. As I said, I wish everyone had one, and I wish I'd heard of these earlier, because when I bought my last one it was only, I don't know, probably 3 years ago. So I wish I'd known before that I could even buy something like this. They're great. So there you go, that's my review of the ceiling clothesline. Give it a go. Okay, and then we go. I thought we'd come back and have a look at washing hung up there on the ceiling clothesline. So it's very sturdy. I've got just under 2 full loads of washing on there, which is great. And yeah, it's fantastic. So you can see you don't need pegs or anything like that, and everything just stays where it is. So yeah, check out these ceiling clotheslines at Lifestyle Clotheslines. They're great, fast postage, and yeah, look how much you can fit up there. It's all out of the way, it's off the floor, it's away from the children. I like that. Okay, bye bye.